Hello to the internet. It's Sam again from the Gamer Show on the British Tech Network. Back to our Egypt campaign, and we are now into much faster running, hopefully. So, yeah, need to earn that turn. Probably should have done that off cam, but stuff might happen. Probably won't, but it might have done. So our next move is to pacify the Parrot Onion. In fact, I'm going to call that Parrot Onion. So that town is now called Parrot Onion. So we've got to pacify Parrot Onion and then jump down into Ammonium. What I might do, once we build a little bit of stuff, I might have to maybe pop in another army down in, say, Memphis or something, and just march them over and take that over, because that will allow us to keep a garrison going in Parrot Onion and then take over Ammonium at the same time. It's a little message saying the edict has been issued and troubled populace. Surprise, surprise, Parrot Onion is upset. In Parrot Onion, I would build a fishing port, but I don't want them to get upset. So the -2 squalor, that makes them more angry. So I think we'll probably go for the harbour there. And sugar, still can't do anything there. This guy here is totally fine. Just wanted to make sure that none of my generals have got anything. Yeah, see, he's good. Wanted to make sure none of them have a trait that's making that place additionally angry. Parrot Onion, Jerusalem. Jerusalem's a bit peeved still. Just have a quick check in here, see if anyone else is willing to have a little trade
you
with
have
us.
My attention.
No.
Do not try to charm.
Seleucids can go screw themselves. Macedon,
Enter, friend,
because we're
and
not going to be
speak.
taking on Macedon for
We
quite
surely
a
have
while.
much
They
to-
still don't want to talk to us. Yeah, so that's that turnover again. Did say in the last episode that things will be moving on much quicker now. Again, I forgot to set my timer going.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were overfull.
So we'll start another timer. No, they can go screw themselves because we don't want peace over there. We're going to take it over. So, initial research went off, all fine and dandy, so we'll switch over to this, which is going to allow us to make better barracks and things. Just give me 2 seconds, because I'm going to have to stop that noise from happening. And we're back in. So we've got lots more foodie places built. Still no movement from Cyrenica. So the reason I'm building grain pits, we build a farm, there's squalor, which makes people unhappy. If we build herding grounds, there's squalor. So herding grounds give us slightly less food and 100 quid in money. Farms give us 7 food, so they give us more money but only 60 wealth. If we go for this one, it gives us 100 quid from farming, it's plus 3 to replenish, but it gives us less food. We're going to have quite a lot of these, so I don't really give a damn. So we're going to be taking that for the money and for the food, and because it makes the replenishment rate raise that little bit much quicker. Pop them back in normal mode. In fact, yeah. Next turn, I need to just knit them back and do the upgrading on the armour for the rest of the units there. But in the meantime, that's fine. Spy's gone up a level. We're going to do this one because that increases his chances of pulling off any action. So if anyone does come down, I'm going to try and use my spy to perform kind of stalling actions on them. Let's see if anyone's got slightly happier with us. No one seems to have done so far.
Greetings, my friend. You have my
It's
ear
worth
for your...
trying this all the time because people's attitudes towards you keep changing.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
So you start off with kind of historical actions against. So notice this says trespassers against Seleucids. I never did that. That's stuff that's happened kind of before the game started, if you know what I mean. So historically, they've been pissed off with us because we trespassed over their lands. Those actions kind of
We are
fade
not known
in time.
as patient people. Therefore, welcome. Speak.
But obviously not quick enough to actually make any deals with us. Ending another turn, shifting on a bit quicker. Excuse me. Population surplus in Nabatea. So people over here are a bit peeved with me. So we're going to chuck in a temple over there. We're going to finally build a shipwright port over there, which is going to give us slightly better troops. We're not going to be able to upgrade that yet, but that's totally fine. Notice food's gone up to 21 here, so we're getting now +9 replenishment and +4 growth. So my cities are going to be growing a lot at a much quicker rate. Macedon and Athens have declared war, so Macedon's never going to be friendly with me now. Because we're already trading with Athens there. So that's broken a kind of line. What I might do...
I give you welcome. Let Zeus...
I thought we had a chance
You
there.
serve your people well.
Maybe had a chance of going into an alliance with Sparta.
Greetings, friend.
I'll
Greetings.
not take it either.
Will you have wine, fine olives, or agreeable?
We'll take military access though.
My people...
They
Welcome,
take
welcome.
military access.
It is-
Yes, they will.
My people will find
I
much...
suspect,
Greetings, honoured guest.
No, they still don't want me as a power.
You...
See if Sparta's a bit softer towards me.
I am honoured to receive
No.
you.
So they hate the idea of any form of military alliance. Right. Generals haven't changed. longer. So that general's now a bit shoddy. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to swap him out, because he's just making things worse. This guy actually seems to be the best general we've got. He's also got a funky beard helmet. Everyone loves a beard helmet. Is there anyone? Okay, so although that guy's better, this guy actually improves the public order of the province. So I'm going to take that guy. I'm actually going to take. So there's lots of different types of generals I can take. I can take elephant. War elephants are pretty funky. I actually prefer scythe chariots, and they're a lot more useful against the Cyrenica kind of enemies. They take a lot of kind of really shoddy spear units, like tribesman spear units. I can take this guy, walk him in, and just run him down with the scythe chariots. It's going to be fun to watch that. So I'm going to raise that general. The reason I raised him over here is so I could increase his stuff.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Although not actually intelligently, because he can only move a little way. Hey ho, that was a bit daft. What I might do then
Gods guide my footsteps.
is just... Ugh.
I live to serve.
I haven't been very clever there at all.
We fight for you, my lord.
Ways for us, so we can now boost up those training grounds. This guy here, pop him into forced march. We're going to shift him in here. We're going to swap the units from that general to this general, because this is the general who has bonuses to public order. And this general, just going to shift him down here for now and increase that technology. I'm going to take that one and get some more cash flowing. Not that we're terribly short on cash. We're going to pop this into a civil settlement. So that increases the happiness of that area. At some point we're going to have to knit this guy into this region and upgrade his troops as well. Construction, harbour done, and outrage populace, so they're furious. Knew those guys would come for us eventually.
By the flame.
And I also
I will
told you
have
that
my
that
lord's
lot would
torturers
have a go at
prepare
us.
special.
And we've got a mission. Enemy forces move to seize Alexandria, my master, and they must be destroyed. Defeat the following army in battle, Eagles of Zeus. That lot there. They outnumber us by quite a considerable amount, though, which is unfortunate. Notice our cash is climbing rather dramatically faster now, so that's pretty cool.
Call this a garrison?
What shall we build? We should probably still upgrade that place. We don't need the fancy troops just yet. Right. We're going to build a Shrine of Amun Ra over there. And 715 left. We'll just try and pop in some troops over here. So I'll take a unit of axemen and we'll take a unit of slingers just now. It's just covering our bases down here. Alexandria is a walled city, so you won't have a chance in hell of taking that. If I've got a little force here, then at least I can kind of dissuade him from attacking. Hopefully he's going to go for Parrot Onion. But we'll see. Very much hoping that the Cyrenaica lot are going to attack the Parrot Onion place. Yes, they are. So, here's the next big battle. They've got 2 units of pikemen, which could be dangerous, I suppose. Their general's on horse, that's not going to be a problem. They've got loads of Egyptian infantry, but as we've already said, they're a bit shy. 4 slingers. So this is the army that I have in there. This is the garrison army. So I've got another 2 slingers in there. That brings us up to 3. Another unit of Egyptian infantry and some better pikemen than I had in my original army anyway. I've also got a couple of slingers. And then this is our admiral's unit who we've seen before. So in the computer's assessment of how the fight's going to go, I think the computer is sadly mistaken. We'll see if I'm correct or the computer is. Amy's just shat herself in the background there. It's alright, I'll edit that bit out. So if we theoretically pull this fight off, not only have we won the fight, but the computer's going to give us extra dosh for having done so, which is going to be fun. So the computer's got all its troops over here. I have to defend my town. There's one. Can I get troops through there?
Strength unto him.
I'm not sure if it can or not. There's 1, 2, 3 obvious choices of attack. It can probably still get round, but I'm going to have to kind of sort that with my Egyptian infantry as I go. So if we put the Egyptian infantry back here to kind of cover our flanks, my general here, we're going to hide back somewhere. So I think I might hide him. They can't see him because obviously these buildings are in the way. So he's going to be hidden from them. I'm going to use him if they bring any troops around here. I'm going to use him to crush them. We'll see how effective scythe units are, scythed chariots are in a minute. So absolutely fantastic pikemen can go in here. We'll put them in phalanx. Still not 100% sure about this bit, so I'll pop in a pike phalanx there anyway. I'm not 100% sure where I should be putting people here. I don't know if I should be trying to cover this great big spot, but then that spreads me out quite thinly. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. So take these 2 units of pike infantry, put them down here, put them in pike lines, give them our best slingers. We'll pop some slingers behind him. We'll pop some slingers there. The mob is going to sit there. I'm going to edge these guys a bit closer. And then we've got our 2 bog standard ships who can land in there. And then our other ships are going to come from here. They might be a bit late to do very much, but we'll see. I'm going to have to land them over there, or possibly in here actually. So, landing my 2 ships straight away.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements have arrived. What did I say? Maybe down here. Yes, they can. So javelin, really short range, but very high armor penetration. I think this might be the place to have my javelins.
Proud sons of Egypt,
back a little bit further. In fact, do you know what? Because of my chariot trap, I think that's a foolish place to put them. I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to put them in there. No, wrong unit. Foolish.
Double time! Advance at speed!
Noticing the unit cards there, Egyptians, very proud cross-dressers. Everyone here wearing skirts, very keen. Great tradition of not wearing clothes. So, going on here, they've got some pikemen, they've got some Egyptian infantry, and they've got some slingers. Those Egyptian infantry charging into the pikes have no chance whatsoever. I'm going to take this opportunity to use my scythe chariots to take out the slingers, and then once they're wasted, we'll swing back and take on those guys. Let's go to unit cam briefly. I got stuck on some rocks. Some lads back there trying to charge us, catching up with them. Hey slingers. Yeah, beautiful. So we took out 50 in one run. Ships are taking a while. Why have they not come in? Because they've already stopped.
Javelin men!
So more javelin men. We'll have these javelin men up there. Again, these are some of my best. How's this fight going down here? Not a hope in hell.
Chariots!
Yeah, so the computer's basically done exactly what I thought it might, which is pretty excellent. we'll bring the general unit back and take out these guys here.
We serve the mighty Pharaoh!
This unit's holding up pretty fantastically. As is that unit there.
Melee infantry!
Sneakily run these guys down here, cover that flank.
Slingers! Javelin men!
Ready! Double time!
General! Break!
Engage!
Kyrie!
So, Pikemen are holding there. Chariots just came in and totally destroyed them.
Charge!
Quickly now!
Chariots,
Our general
you've
is
got to
under
do a
attack.
fair amount of micromanagement with chariots because they've always got to keep moving to be effective.
We are at your command!
So we'll just keep those guys sitting there. The slingers are no longer needed, so we'll try and bring the slingers back to actually somewhere where they
Egyptian
in
infantry!
use.
Double
Bring
time!
the swordsmen up there.
General!
Take out all of these slingers up here. And my great big units here. Try and run them up and see if they're going to be any use.
Missile infantry ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At your command!
Have them charge the enemy general. They should actually, being that they haven't been charged, they should be able to take down that enemy general's unit fairly easily.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tried to get a sneaky javelin hit on my general there, totally failed though.
The battle is turning in our favour.
General's up to 425 kills in this single battle. This is why I took chariots.
What are your orders? General!
Advance!
So, destroyed them on that flank, destroyed them on this flank, and destroyed them here. Heroic victory, 116 losses to 1,363 losses. Oh computer, you didn't really consider the odds on that one, did you? $445 kills. 163 on pikemen there, so they just stood there and held everyone at bay, and that's exactly what pikemen are for. They are the anvil that things like the chariots and cavalry are the hammer too. We're killing off all our prisoners because it makes... Do you know what? I could have taken them as slaves. I don't want to risk taking too many slaves though, in case it causes some form of rebellion. Mainly killing them because I really resent Cyrenaica. They pee me off. Let's see if we can just... Oh no, they won't let us.
Advance!
Can we just wipe out the rest of that army? What kind of odds are you giving? 84%. I'm going to say, for the purposes of
Waiting for more orders!
this game, we're only going to take a automatic resolve
The gods guide
if
my
it's
footsteps.
80% or more. I think that's fair.
Faster down
Moving
your
back
own.
over here.
Set up the watch.
He's not quite in the town, but he's almost there. And notice that I can now put a tradition. Now, tradition follows this army throughout the entire game. So if this army survives, in fact, even if it doesn't survive, I can revive the tradition of this army. The Braves of the Pharaoh will forevermore have the Formidable Fighters. So that gives +3 weapon damage inflicted by all melee units, which just makes my melee troops a hell of a lot better. I'm going to give my general, because he's on chariots and he's racing around, he's getting to the fight a lot, I'm going to give him the warrior. Oh, and he's taking another skill. Test +10% charge bonus for all units in the army. My army's not going to do that much charging because of my pikeman, so I'm going to give him the commander trait as well. What else has been happening? Construction's complete. So I've now got my shipwright over here. We are going to build the Holosideros barracks, so that's melee barracks, and over here we're going to build the Perikos camp, which is the skirmishing camp. That's taking up a healthy chunk of the money, but we want that one over there. We don't want the skirmishing. We want something that's going to be able to build us some decent melee infantry to enable us to kind of hold off the Seleucids over that area. This unit here, we've got some carrion axemen. I'll take another unit of carrion axemen. I'll take 3 units of them. I'm going to take a couple of units of cavalry, and I think some javelin men, and once I've built those I'm going to take on Ammonium over there. He's retreated. Oh, my general is now scarred. Ooh. Healer plus authority. Excuse me. Right. The last thing I'm going to do, notice that my fleet there, excuse me, my fleet there didn't really take much of a part in that fight, so I don't feel that I need them here helping to secure that region. So I'm going to run them up to Seed or Side or whatever it's called there. It's owned by Cyprus, who obviously this is Cyprus, who are my bitch, my satrapy. Cyprus is surrounded by Sardes, Galatia, and the Seleucids. All 3 don't particularly like me and probably see Cyprus there as a ready target. So I'm going to nip my lads up there. If anything happens, my my fleet there will be involved in any flight. So that'll, 1, give me a heads up, 2, allow me to perhaps use a little bit of brains to see if I can win the fight in a better way. The computer isn't particularly good at fighting. And thirdly, it might put people off from directly taking on Cyprus, because my army's there. They're not just taking on Cyprus, they're taking on me at the same time. It's also allowed me to spot Knossos there, who I've never actually fought Knossos. B
You
did
have
once,
my ear for your speech.
and he tells me that they were a really
You
tough
speak
enemy.
with wisdom and grace.
So I've got another trade
must
agreement there. So that's going to be boosting my cash. Epirus is actually at war with Athens and Syracuse, so not getting involved in that. Yeah. Okay. Oh. And my little spy's gone up a level again. I'm going to take that because it gives me a boost to intercept orders. That means if anyone's coming down from Syracuse rather, Seleucids rather, bloody hell, I can drop him in and intercept their orders. Sometimes that can make an army kind of reduce their movement speed because they're not entirely sure what their orders are, and sometimes it can stop them dead. And at that point I think we're again at the 40-minute mark, so I should probably stop recording. Yeah, hope you're enjoying this, guys. Please give me some comments at the bottom of the screen there. Give me some tips. If I'm being dull as all hell, please tell me. If you want to see more of something, please tell me. If you've got any questions about how the game works, again, please ask me. Thanks very much. Goodbye.